So this video will be talking about the parts of the cell, just very briefly. So the cell originated from a word meaning small rooms, so like a prison cell or something of that nature. And it's a basic structure, function, and biological unit of all known living organisms. Cells are the smallest unit of life that can be replicated independently and are often called the building blocks of life. So this is the smallest unit, if you will, of life that is within our bodies and within organisms. So there are single-celled organisms and multicellular organisms, and for it to be living, it has to have this specific entity. So here are some of the standards that it covers. It deals with the brain response, and it also deals with living things and how they're made of cells, and there are different types of cells. Um, we also, our goal is to see the function of the cell as a whole. We want to see all the parts that are going to contribute to it and how they affect our function. We also want to show how the body system and subsystems are composed of smaller groups of cells. And we want to talk about a little bit about cellular respiration, and those are all things that we'll cover in the upcoming activities. So this is a picture that I think pretty well demonstrates the different aspects of cells. So there are two types of cells. There's a plant cell and an animal cell. They only have a small couple differences, but they have similar functions. So these are the different parts that make up each element. So we'll talk a little bit about their purposes and their function and how they contribute to the whole job of a cell in its entirety. And then these are just a brief summary of some of the jobs of the cells, or some of the parts of the cell. So you can read more about that, and we'll discover and have more games and activities ahead.